Marion, Upper Southwest Euclid, Marcos, that's how I say that, Broomville. You guys are all in the path of a dangerous storm getting yours away from yours. These are destructive, severe storm coming into Jackson now. We've got a good camera for this. Yeah, it's coming into Jackson right now. So if you're in Jackson, Tennessee, brace for potential damaging winds up to 80 miles per hour. A new tornado warning has been issued. All right, we've got a new tornado warning up here in north and west of Dayton again. This is going to be for Drake, Miami, Montgomery, and Federal counties of Ohio. Another area of rotation here near Ebenezer, moving up towards West Manchester, West Sonora, Ithaca, Gordon, Midway, Potsdam, Aurora, and Ludlow Falls. Take shelter now. Next 23 minutes. Go ahead, Andy.
Right, monitoring that North Louisville metro storm pretty closely now. Starting to look a little bit more favorable on creek activity, a little bit of that geometry showing up more like what we would expect if the storm were due to become tornadic in the next 4 minutes. But I wanted to say that even if you didn't get in on this tornado warning fund in Louisville metro, but you got southwest of you near Brandenburg, is a similar situation to what happened to Indianapolis earlier, where that bow echo came through. So it's like a very solid indication of another one with some really strong winds driving it forward, likely to be wind damage in Brandenburg, Kentucky in particular. And I think this will take aim towards definitely the southern side of the Louisville metro, where we may see the damaging winds fly through and cause a ton of power outages throughout the city, and also have the chance of that spin-up tornado on the northern side of the strongest part of the winds that are pushing the storm forward, causing some circulations on either side of the strongest winds here. So watching that situation evolve, the winds have been very consistent here with about 85 miles an hour showing up less than 1,000 feet off the surface. Just simple math in a saturated environment, you subtract about 10 miles an hour per 1,000 feet off the surface from the first 3,000. So this means 75 mile an hour winds are easily reaching the ground near Brandenburg, Kentucky, and moving into that area, as well as eventually the southern Louisville metro. So those are wind gusts that are significant, and do things like clear marching goes for Thursday, and should be more widespread damage for east and first half of this year. So be on the lookout for that. That should be the metro in 30, 45 minutes.
Thank you, Andy. Significant winds coming in Brandenburg. Get ready to be damaging power lines to come down. Significant tree damage. It's not good. Tree this is a good example. Falling of a tornado, so staying in the same spot. All those winds coming. Significant flooding already starting to be in Memphis. We've got people coming up on some flooded roadways here, and they're driving right through it. We're going down the ground. The water could be rising fast. We don't know how deep it is. You might get stuck. Now you're causing rapid weight to be down. Rescue. Now rescue. Rest everything. All right, so don't do that. See water, turn around. Don't react. Or do what this white car's doing. Stop. Wait. You figure out what you're going to do. But just don't drive through the water. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning upgraded now. And also we've got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning over here in Hornersville. But that most recent one, let's see here. Okay, yeah, so they upgraded this one for 70 mile per hour winds for Fremont, particularly Astoria, Gibsonburg, and Oak Harbor. So, on the southeast side of Toledo, we're expecting 70 mile per hour winds. It's considerable damage threat. The get indoors and away from windows up there in Hancock, Lucas, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca, Wood, and Wyandotte counties in Ohio. Louisville. Let's check in back with you guys. Right here near Clarksville, I should say. We do have a little bit more of a rotation signature coming together right over Blackston Mill. Trying to hook up here. We don't have any confirmation if there's a tornado yet, but man, we're close. So north Louisville, up here towards Clarksville, up towards Watson, we really got to be getting the shelter if we haven't gotten there yet. It continues on up towards Prather, Springville, and Charleston as well. Please take shelter immediately. Very dangerous storm for our friends out here in Clark and Floyd counties in Indiana. We've got also continued threat here coming out of Brandenburg. Brandenburg, you're about to get hit by the very strong damaging winds here. And we expect that threat to continue to promote damaging winds and potentially even tornadic activity all the way up past that. Elizabeth, West Point, Valley Station, Hillview. This is going to go up towards Ogden Park. The Louisville International Airport is in the line of fire here for potential very strong storm coming in here soon. Strongest part of the winds are definitely punching through Jackson right now. Moving towards Luray and Lexington. Clarksville, looks like the west side of town is under a severe thunderstorm warning now. Like if you're talking about Woodlawn over here, Palmyra, they've got an hour on that warning, so make sure you are getting indoors and away from windows and air it. That's 1 inch hail and 60 mile/hour winds. Here's what it looks like out there in Sellersburg, Indiana. I'm assuming this is near Louisville here. Yeah, this is right there in that rotating part of our storm in Indiana. So we just got a new tornado warning, and look at that. Look at that. Andy, perfect y'all watch here. Brandenburg, the winds are coming through right now, and we're expecting them to start rotating as they go towards Elizabeth, Valley Station, Shepherdsville, Hillview, and up into Louisville, okay, Ogden, Florida, Shibley, Jeffersontown. Take shelter now. We have a tornado warning for Louisville. The sirens are probably going off. It's a little confusing because we actually have 2 tornadic circulations to worry about around Louisville. The more concerning one is the one north and west of Louisville right now. This is trying to produce a tornado over here near Sellersburg. That's the live camera that you see above my head there. Hopefully everybody over here in between Watson and Prather is in their safe spots, and they're going to continue this warning up towards Springville, Charlestown State Park, over towards Owen. They'll ride the river there up to the northeast. Look at that. Holy smokes. This is a live view out of Sellersburg, Indiana. This is just to the north and west of Louisville. This is live. Nasty storm coming across the Interstate 65 corridor just north of the river here. Maine. Very strong, damaging winds coming through. And a potential tornado like happening right in here somewhere. You imagine how, imagine being in one of those semi-trucks. It's so easy to get knocked over in conditions like this. So hopefully anybody that doesn't have to be out on the roads isn't on the roads. This is intense, y'all. This is a live look right now, just to the north of Louisville. A powerful storm. Tornado warning. That's good issue. Going towards Prather now. All right, we'll keep that in slot 1, and we will go to our new tornado warning, which is associated with this storm. It's going to continue all the way up towards Charlestown, Owen, Skylight, Bethlehem, Bedford, and Campbellsburg in Kentucky. Indiana and Kentucky. All these towns are split between the river here. Take shelter now, especially in Bethlehem, Owen, Skylight, and areas really close to this rotating section, which is causing the damaging conditions that you're seeing here through these traffic cameras. So that's it. 536. So yeah, big time, big deal over here on the northwest side of Louisville. Hopefully everybody's in their safe spot. But we want everybody to be in their safe spot in downtown Louisville as well, on the south side, because there's a separate storm, producing a rotation over here near West Point, Brandenburg. It's about to come up through Valley Station, eventually up towards the Louisville International Airport. So you got to take shelter now. Once again, if you're just now tuning in, we got a tornado warning all over Louisville. We got a circulation to the north and west, and a circulation to the south. We'll keep an eye all over for you. With significantly dangerous situation to be on the roads anywhere around Louisville right now. Once again, that rotation is most intense right now right around Sellersburg and Rattler, moving up towards Charlestown, Goshen, Owen, and Skylight. Everybody in those areas needs to be in their safe spots. Louisville also approaching from the south and west. We've got a significant area of rotation closing in on West Point. All right, so take shelter at West Point, Macedonia, Valley Station, Penile, Hollyville. We were talking about you guys the other night. Minor Lane Heights, Linview, West Buchelle, and Fern Creek. This is a very dangerous storm. We've got to take shelter immediately. Super dangerous situation to be a big truck like this. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen one top load just yet. It doesn't take much. All right, so we're continuing to watch the radar here. Very concerned about our friends up there in Owen, but I do want to make sure that we cover some of this other stuff too. We'll get right back down there to you in Louisville. But now we've got a severe thunderstorm warning that goes plumb all the way up here to Cincinnati. So we're giving it an hour. We expect this line of storms to come through first through Pleasant, Carrollton, then Sanders, Aurora, Lawrenceburg, Florence, Independence, Princeton, and Cincinnati. That's you were getting ready for 70-mile-per-hour winds. Pretty much the same stuff you're seeing on these traffic cameras. That's what we're going to expect in Cincinnati in about an hour, hour and a half. So get ready. It's coming in. North of Dayton, we still have a tornado warning. The rotation with these are less robust now. It's still very dangerous around Orkana and Laura. So take shelter over here in West Milton. Additionally, just to the west of Dayton, we have a large tornado warning that will be allowed to expire in 10 minutes. We'll see if they reissue it. If they do that, Polygon might include Dayton, so get ready to take shelter just in case. In Dayton, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado possible attack. We have 25 minutes on that. We expect 60-mile-per-hour winds to come in here very soon. So get ready for that. Additionally, we still have a tornado warning down here in Tennessee for 25 minutes in Benton and Henry counties in Tennessee. This is coming up into Big Sandy. We've got a decent area of rotation here. And we'll see if they reissue that. If they issue a new warning polygon, a new tornado warning polygon, it might include Dover. So Dover, you're experiencing a big storm right now in Tennessee. Y'all watch out. There could be a more twisting portion of the storm coming over you soon. Right now we're good though.
Jackson, Tennessee, you're under that destructive severe thunderstorm warning with potential 80-mile-per-hour winds now moving out of Jackson and into Lexington, maybe Clarksburg and Huntingdon. So y'all watch out. Y'all get ready for very strong winds up there. Memphis, we've got a little bit of a break right now. We're not seeing anything directly in Memphis, but look out to your south and west. We've got more storms forming. Once again, tonight it's just not going to end. We're going to have constant severe weather on and off throughout Memphis, and that's why we have that very high risk of flooding tonight and tomorrow. Back to Louisville. Pretty intense storm continuing to go over the interstates here. This is Interstate 65. So hopefully we don't hear any major damage reports or anything out here, but I mean, we've definitely had some really strong winds. That rotation is pretty far past Sailors at right now.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, we got a new PDS severe in Tennessee. So yeah, they just pushed that that PDS severe thunderstorms warning farther to the
A
east.
new
So
tornado
Lexington,
warning has been issued.
Parsons, Henderson, Savannah, you guys are all in that PDS severe thunderstorm warning now. Get ready. In Huntingdon, Camden, Clarksburg, Holiday, Lexington, Parsons, Luray, Decaturville, Henderson, Savannah, Bethel Springs, and Selmer in Tennessee, you're about to experience some extremely damaging winds. Take shelter as if you're under a tornado warning. New tornado warning in Houston and Stewart counties in Tennessee. This is Dover. So what we talked earlier about, if they decided to add on to this polygon, they would likely include Dover, and there you go. It does include Dover. So take shelter now in McKinnon, Dover, Indian Mound, and Big Rock. This is Houston and Stewart counties in Tennessee. Clarksville, storms are getting closer. I would say that we're about an hour and a half, maybe less than that, before they get to you. You're not under any sort of warning right now, but you will be. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, I think, yeah, you just start looking at that. I see a little bit of those outbound velocity bins are accelerating into this area where the storm was previously rotating here in Laura and West Milton, Ohio. That's going to move into Troy here in Ohio, maybe the Piqua area. So I would be watching out, especially in Troy, for a continuation of this warning. Basically a new warning for new area of circulation coming together where the previous tornado warning was. So I'll watch out in Troy, Ohio, maybe ahead of that towards Christiansburg, St. Paris, and Fletcher, and perhaps western Champaign counties here in Ohio, just in case that comes together. That would be the reason why you get a tornado warning.
Troy. I know we actually got a lot of people watching in Troy. I see that often in the chat. So y'all watch out. We're keeping an eye on this for you. We've got no warning, no tornado warning in Troy. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag, but we might actually see a tornado warning polygon encompass Troy here over the next little bit. So y'all watch out. Get ready to take shelter in Piqua, Fletcher, and Christiansburg as well. We're watching that area over the next 30 minutes. You'll hear it here first. As soon as that warning is issued, if it is issued. And here's that, the severe thunderstorm warning that you're under for the next 35 minutes, 60-mile-an-hour winds, tornado possible tag. That includes over there towards Springfield, Ohio, and just to the north of Dayton. Dayton, you guys are under your own severe thunderstorm warning. Same thing. Over the next 20 minutes, radar indicated 60-mile-per-hour winds, and a tornado is possible. So make sure you are getting indoors and away from windows, and you're ready for a potential tornado. Have that plan in place, know what you're going to do when that warning comes through. New mesoscale discussion. Severe weather may be slow to completely diminish. So what they're talking about is that line stalling out. So this is going to be, in my opinion, where we're going to be really concerned about flooding tonight as well. So Ohio, eastern Ohio, central Kentucky, down into middle Tennessee. worried about tonight in terms of flooding, okay? And just recurring severe weather, like it's going to be a loud, noisy, thundery night during that brown area there. Tons of rain coming in, boys. Louisville. How about you? Rotation still down here in West Point. Broad. We're keeping an eye on it though. It approaches Valley Station. And it's going right up towards the Louisville International Airport. Okay, so this is going to cause some problems at the airport, I believe, as it comes in, whether there's a tornado or not. It's going to bring about some really strong winds again. So Louisville, get ready on the south side, especially around Valley Station, Alberton Park, over towards Jefferson Town. It's going to be a pretty intense storm as it comes through. We do have that continued tornado warning for Bethlehem, Bedford, and Campbellsburg up to the north and east of Louisville. Rotation has calmed down a little bit with that, though, so that's good news. And Andy is watching this area to the southwest of Cincinnati, where we do have some rotation here near Pleasant. We've got low confidence that they might issue a tornado warning for this for East Enterprise, Rising Sun, Union, maybe up towards the CVG, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. So two really big airports under the gun for significant severe weather over the next hour or so. New considerable severe in Ohio and Indiana. That's going to include the other side of Cincinnati, and it's going to include Fairfield, Forest Park, Hamilton, Oxford, Middletown, Mason, Lebanon, and Loveland. By the way, back room, ton of cameras over here if you want to start watching some of these. Just see if there's anything interesting. Yeah, so get ready for strong, damaging winds, potentially in excess of 70 miles per hour over the next hour. It's going to hit Oxford and Harrison first, then Hamilton, Fairfield, Forest Park, Norwood, Montgomery, Loveland, Centerville over the next hour. We've got five tornado warnings at the moment. We've got 12 severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 PDS severe thunderstorm warnings, 7 considerable severe thunderstorm warnings, and a big PDS flood watch. Those are our top priority warnings right now. Go ahead, Andy.
Thank you, Brian. The good news is for our friends in the Troy, Ohio area, it doesn't look like that rotation came together. We also have access to the local terminal radar that shows us a much closer scan, and I don't see any tight circulation there. So I expect the severe thunderstorm warning to hold and there to not be an imminent tornado threat in the Troy, Ohio area.
Thank you so much, Andy. Troy, still get ready for a significant severe storm to come through. You are under that severe thunderstorm warning for potentially up to 60 mile per hour winds, and tornado possible tag is on there, so we're concerned about our folks up there in Pickwood, Troy, Tip City, and Vandalia, just for a general, very strong severe thunderstorm, okay? So it's going to get loud, it's going to get rainy, but the tornado threat is less than what we originally were thinking it was going to be. So that's good news, but still, get indoors and away from windows. Let's go back down to our destructive severe thunderstorm that's coming across Jackson. Okay, just came out of Jackson, just coming into Pinson and Henderson now. Yeah, you can't really see anything on that camera there. It's really a strong storm over here. Here's the Carroll County EMA. You can just see how intense the winds are there and how heavy the rain is in Huntingdon. So get ready in Camden and Holiday. This is what it's going to look like in your neck of the woods next. Clarksville, Are we still up in Clarksville, or did we go to sleep? Clarksville, we're
A new
still watching
tornado
that storm.
has been issued.
Off to your west, it still looks, honestly, it doesn't look bad. It looks like it's, gonna be capable of producing another tornado warning for your area as we get closer to you. So I would prepare to potentially be under a tornado warning at some point tonight if I'm in Clarksville. New tornado warning for Chester, Hardeman, Henderson, and Madison counties in Tennessee. Rotation down here between Tune and Whitefield, moving up towards Henderson, Medon, and Pinson. This is a camera that's out there in the city of Henderson. We'll really want to watch this one, guys. As that storm approaches Henderson, that'll give us a really good view, honestly, of the storm as it comes in. So tornado warning, take shelter, okay? I know this, you've probably been under a couple tornado warnings today, but this one, we've got to treat this one equally with respect here. Take shelter in Henderson, Pinson, Laurie, and for the next 43 minutes at least. Yeah, Clarksville, I still don't have a good time. It's definitely going to start storming here soon. The severe thunderstorm part of the storm's going to be starting soon. But Clarksville is another place that I think we might have to be concerned about.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning.
Flash flooding, as it's going to be really slow to work through there. A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning. My goodness. This is in Kentucky. They went PDS on this. Once again, we got to treat this as if it's a tornado warning now. In Dearborn County, Indiana, Ohio County, Indiana, Switzerland County, Indiana, Boone, Carroll, Gallatin, Kenton, and Hamilton counties in Kentucky, we've got a very big, destructive, severe thunderstorm warning in effect. That includes CVG. So the Northern Kentucky International Airport, big time airport up there, is potentially about to experience 80-mile-per-hour winds as this big line of storms comes through. It's going to hit Manchester and Sparta first, then Greendale, Lawrenceburg, Aurora, down to East Enterprise, Jacksonville, Warsaw. It's going to hit Rising Sun over towards Addison, Florence, Union, Walton. This is going to be a damaging storm. We're going to see widespread potential downed power lines, tree damage. It will be extensive. We expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles, and damage to power. Like very frequent power outages are going to be possible over here. So get ready around the CVG International Airport, all the way up to Addison, Harrison, and as far south as into Patriot and Verona. Major winds coming in right now. Back to our tornado warning in Tennessee. Things are coming together here. We got rotation approaching Henderson, and this is what it looks like in Henderson right now. You can see that monster in the distance there, but things are actually quite calm in Henderson. So enjoy that calm. I don't think the storms are going to let up after they start here. You're going to be in another one of these instances where you're going to have trailing thunderstorms for the rest of the night, I think. See that? New considerable severe in Ohio. This one's going to take us up to just about Cleveland. How about you in Norwalk, Sandusky, Huron, Elyria, Vermilion, Lorraine, all the way down there to New London and Wellington. You've got 70-mile-per-hour winds coming in. Get ready in Ashland, Crawford, Erie, Huron, Lorraine, Medina, Ottawa, Richland, Sandusky, and Seneca counties in Ohio. We got 4 tornado warnings. One of them's down here in Kentucky. to the south of Louisville. We got 9 minutes left on this tornado warning. We do have that strong area of winds moving over the airport.